Our next question comes from Evelyn. She says, hi, Dr. Melissa. I have been taking turmeric, multivitamin, and magi for my body that seems to have low-grade pain in my arms and legs all the time. If I try to massage my legs, they are painful to the touch. The supplements I'm taking from Organixx, I want to know if I should be taking these daily, and can you advise me further? So this is a really great question, Evelyn. And one of the things that I do want to communicate, I am a lymphatic therapist, a naturopath. One of the core specialties that I zero in on is the detoxification and immune process of the body, specifically the system that we know as the lymphatic system. And 11% of our population suffers from a very common but heavily unrecognized, undiagnosed disease or disorder, and it is called lymphedema. And our most common complaint that we hear from patients when we are looking at diagnosing them for the first time is when they complain of painful extremities, painful legs, and painful arms. Just minor touch is painful and irritating. Even having clothing on or any type of tight clothing like leggings or pants can be very painful. So that would be something I'd want you to look at, finding a clinician in your area that specializes in lymphedema. Often a lymphatic therapist might be your resource, but that is something that may very well be something to dig further into that could be the cause. So that's kind of the one thing that I want to communicate. Now with painful legs, and especially if you're holding any type of fluid or feel like when you press down, you can see your fingerprint after you lift it, it's an indicator that there's some subcutaneous fluid and inflammation that your body's holding, particularly in the dermal layers and even in the lymphatic system. Compression, gentle compression like this. This is a soft compress pad, one of the brands that I work with, and educate patients and providers about lymphedema. They manufacture this here in the US, and this is a very soft, gentle compression. We sell these in my clinic and I work with patients and fit them for compression therapy. That's something to think about utilizing to help minimize the extent of pain. When we get rid of fluid that might be laying in that kind of dermal subcutaneous superficial layer of the lymphatic system and the skin, that is where we can reduce some of the pain. The nerves are getting impinged or invigorated and you're feeling the pain. Now, I want to share with you a few things that you can incorporate here at Organixx. I know you said you're taking the Magi complex. I'm not sure if you've used the Magi complex, the essential oil. This is really great, and I recommend essential oils for a lot of my lymphatic patients. This has the properties that are anti-inflammatory and lymphatic motivating. Things like the turmeric, and you're also going to get some of the other benefits of lymphatic motivation and pain reduction. This complex, this oil, topically will get through the dermal layers and help invigorate the anti-inflammatory nature that we need to get the fluid moving, invigorate your lymphatic system, and ease pain. So that would be something you could incorporate right before bed. I do a few drops. Generally, I recommend essential oils with a carrier oil, like an almond oil, mix that in, and then gently, just in the forward movement up the leg. So that's really critical. You do the lymphatic flow, which is the reverse of what we think about. So up your legs, up your arms, that'll help ease some of the pain. Now, the other thing that I recommend for my patients that complain of painful legs and painful arms is to take a gently warm, meaning 98, 99 degree bath soak in a lot of Epsom salts. So if you can buy 3 to 6 pounds of Epsom salts, put that in a gently warm bath and soak in that for about 20 minutes. You're getting the magnesium as well as the sulfur that help motivate the fluid and can ease a lot of the topical pain that individuals experience. Now, the other thing that I recommend, I didn't notate that on your question, but if you're not taking the magnesium 7, this has an assortment of magnesium types, and magnesium is great for articulating excess fluid and inflammation that our body's holding and storing. often causing some of that nervy pain that you're feeling on your arm and leg. It'll help motivate that, flush it out through the digestive process and help ease the pain. So those are my tips for you. I'd love to hear how this goes for you. So make sure you follow up with us.